Hello, I am Dr. Alanie, and this is my client Jacques. Today we will be discussing in our session about the stress that he has over his life in dealing with graduation. Hello, Jacques. Welcome to my office. What brings you in today?
Well, I've just been going through a lot of stress these past couple weeks because graduation is approaching. So there's been a lot of things just going through my mind right now.
Okay, what would you say are some of your concerns about graduation?
Okay, well, I'm gonna lay it on you because it's quite a bit. But some of the concerns I have are whether or not I should go straight into working or just go into grad school to pursue like more schooling, because in order for me like to be successful in my career, it'd be best to get a master's. But even if I do go to grad school, which grad school should I go to? Because some require the GRE and some don't. And then also my girlfriend, I mean, we're getting really serious, so there's another issue when it comes like proposing, whether or not I should wait while we do more schooling, or should I propose to her while we're in school just to work through it and continue to build our relationship and to prosper that way. So there's quite a bit on my plate that's in my head.
Okay, yeah. I can say you have a lot of big decisions to make, concerning your future. It's a big step to take, grad school, proposal, marriage. It's a big decision you have to make, a life-changing point. But I've been in a similar situation where I had to choose which grad school I should go to, where I should continue pursuing my license, or even like my biggest concern was to, after I achieved my license, where I should be counseling at. I used to stay in New York, but now I'm usually in Texas now, but that was a big step for me to take. What would you say is a big concern of yours, the biggest one out of all those?
I would have to say probably deciding what grad school I should go to, because, like I said, some require GRE and some don't. And the one by my house, Texas State, doesn't require the GRE, and the one at UTA doesn't require the GRE. But the one in U of H, it does require the GRE. And I'm really against taking the GRE, but my girlfriend lives in Houston, and she's going back after she graduates. So in order for me to stay near her, I'm gonna have to buckle up and take the GRE, but deep down, like, I don't want to. I'd rather just take the easy way and just go to Texas State. So definitely deciding what grad school I should go to.
Okay, so what I'm gathering is that you have two schools near you that don't require GRE to take, which you prefer to take instead, or to go to. But then you have your girlfriend in Houston, which you can go to over there, but that school requires you to take the GRE. Is that correct?
Yes, you're definitely correct.
So how often are you stressed about this?
To be honest with you, I'm stressed quite a bit. Really, really often, a lot. It's like it's always going through my mind.
When would you say it usually comes to you? Does it come to you in the beginning of the day, the midday, or in the evening? It's when you think about it most.
I'd probably just say the middle of the day, because in the morning I'm like getting ready, getting washed up and everything for my day to start. But as my day like starts rolling and everything starts going, like that's when like my stress level just starts to get its highest, because I just start thinking about it. Cause I'm like, yeah, it just starts going through my head. I just freak out and yeah, it's panic.
So what are some ways that you cope with your stress? What do you usually do to not think about it or to not deal with it?
I'd say some ways that I cope my stress are definitely exercising, hanging out with friends, hanging out with my girlfriend, and yeah, mainly just exercising, being active. Once I start being active, that's when I start to calm, and that's when I start doing like my own thing and just stay on my level instead of just focusing on being stressed out all the time.
Okay, and you mentioned your friends and your girlfriend. Have you spoken to them about it, or have they given you any opinions of what they think you should do?
I mean, yes, they have. They tell me, like, they just always say, Jacques, like, just chill, like it's like a big step in life and everything, but everything's gonna be all right. Just put it in God's hands and everything. So I mean, they're really encouraging and they're really positive, but like at times I feel like even though they could be encouraging and positive, I feel like I still need to stay stressed. Like, I don't know why, but they're very encouraging, they're very positive, and they always reinforce me with good stuff. So that's good that they do that.
Okay, well, being that they're friends and they're like just trying to look out for you, I'm sure that they're just like trying to help you out and see what's best for you. But for our next session, I want you to make a list of the pros and cons of all the schools you're planning on going to, whether it be the state of Texas or the one in Houston where your girlfriend is at. And then we'll bring it back next week and go over them. And then we'll try to figure out which one you think is best for you to go to.
Okay.
Okay?
Sounds good.
All right, Jacques. I'll see you next week. Make sure you see my receptions up front.
All right.
I wasn't sure how much time we had.
Dang.